Okay. Why do I always open up every video I make with okay? Like, I say okay a lot. But today is the 2nd, June 2nd. And I honestly, I've come to this conclusion. That I don't really fit into the group that I seem to portray. Like, I come off, I guess, I've heard, as like a really loud, crazy type person. And I'll admit, I can be loud, and yes, I can be very random at times, but if you really know me as a person, I'm really a homebody, calm, I may seem like I like the club and all that kind of stuff because of my style. Like, I'm, crazy nails, always. Makeup's always a little odd, but really colorful, but really, I really just like to be at home watching a movie. I love watching movies. Like, something about the movie atmosphere where it's just real chill and you can just relax and just be calm. I love that. And another thing, I'm not as upfront as I seem to be. Like, I'm shy about a lot of things. A lot of things really make me close in, I guess you could say. Like, guys, I'm really shy around guys. I know it don't seem like I'm really shy, but I really am shy around a lot of guys. Especially if I like the guy, he's not gonna know. Because I'm not going to tell him, and I'm not going to be as upfront about it as a lot of people are. I mean, if we're both playing back and forth, cat and mouse type thing, I'm going to be like, look, guy, you obviously know I like you, stop playing games. But if it's just like a cordial type thing, like, I see you out somewhere, you see me out somewhere, occasional, hey, what's up, I'm not just going to be like, I like you, let's go together, so... Another thing I noticed, I got my voice back. I was talking to my friend about this. My voice has been gone from last year and backwards. Like, when I was still going to my community college I used to go to, like, a year ago. My voice was gone. And which is one of the reasons why, I couldn't be in our production of The Wiz as the role that I was casted because my voice was always gone. Well, and I didn't do any drugs, I don't believe in all that. I mean, I know people who do it, can't front. I'm not gonna put their names out on blast. You know who you are, you know what you do. And yes, I've done it in the past, but I'm good. So, but yeah, my voice was gone. Sorry, got sidetracked. My voice was gone, and it's just now, like maybe almost 2 years later, is just now coming back. Like, you can slowly hear it coming out more. And I don't know if it was God teaching me a lesson, seriously, because I used to sing a lot. And most of the songs I sing would not be Christian. I wouldn't sing I would sing Christian songs, but I would prefer to sing like old school R&B, New Edition, Faith Evans, Mariah Carey, stuff like that. And I would just go around all day singing those songs, and looking back now, I'm starting to think that maybe that, God was teaching me a lesson, like, I gave the gift to you, why aren't you using it to praise me? You're praising all these people, like Mariah Carey and all them, you're praising all them, and I'm the one that, made you. So, after a lot of reflecting and stuff like that, it helps. It's good to take time out for yourself and, like, reflect on a lot, because a lot of the stuff that I was doing even last year, even last year, with the drinking and the, messing around, all this kind of stuff, here and there, it's not worth it. Like, it really isn't. And you seem like that's what you want to do when you're doing it, because it's fun, you're rebelling, whatever the case may be. I was very rebellious, and kind of am still. I'm working on that, But at least now I can acknowledge that I am rebellious, so I can, you know, work on putting that behind me. So, but yeah, it's really been on my mind a lot lately. I've been, you know, listening to music and, you know, trying to get my feelings out, because usually when I'm in my feelings, I listen to music that relates to the situation I'm in, so I can start coping with it better, and, you know, it can start going away. But now I'm using my abilities as a singer songwriter to write my own music now. Instead of, you know, listening to someone else's lyrics to explain how I feel, I can write down how I feel and put my own melody to it, you know. Excuse me. And I used to do that a lot, but, you know, I got sidetracked again, you know, and it happens frequently. Like, and I want to put this to, I want to address this too. I'm so sick of people saying, oh, you're a Christian, how can you do this, this, and this? Just because you're a Christian does not mean that you're not going to mess up. Does not mean that you don't have, you know, like you can't have sex, like you can't drug, like you can't be an alcoholic if you're a Christian. You can't do drugs if you're a Christian. Wrong. To all people who think that, you are completely wrong. Christians, if anything, from my experience, are the ones that are mostly out there doing that because we get attacked, because we acknowledge Jesus as our Savior. So, if anything, Christians, I think, get attacked more than people who don't know God. Because we know Jesus, and the devil is in the world as it is. He does not want us to, you know what I'm saying, like, give our soul to God. He wants our soul. So, he throws all these attacks at us to try and knock us off course, which is when we slip and fall. Now, just because we're at church Sunday morning and you see us Saturday night in the club, does not mean, you know, that we're not Christians. It means we're struggling with something, yes. For some people do play church. I can't even front. Some people do play church. And they need to cut that out, because it's giving us real Christians a bad name. And which is causing people to draw away from church and from God in itself. You know, so I just want to address that. Just because you're a Christian does not mean that you're all holy and all praise Jesus all the time. You know, it's good to be like that to strengthen your faith, but just because you're a Christian doesn't mean that you can't mess up. Basically what I'm saying. Because I'm a Christian, I have been for 6 years now, and I can tell you I've messed up more in these past 6 years than I have them ever in my life. Because, you know, my faith was weak, and, you know, I'm starting to get stronger, and, you know, so, I mean, honestly, you can call me what you want, judge me if you want to, but He knows my heart, and that's all that matters. I'm sorry. I mean, people who are my friends, people who were my friends, people who don't even know me, what you see is what you get, basically. And I'm not going to sit back and be ashamed that I'm a Christian just because I want to fit in. I'm not going to. I'm sorry. So, yeah, that just had to be addressed, because I've been seeing and hearing so many things. It's just like, I'm sick of it. So, that had to be said. But, yeah, today's June 2nd, summertime. It's finally hot outside. Like, these past couple weeks have been crazy. It's been tornadoes. And tonight, my town is having a town meeting, actually, because it's supposed to rain really, really bad. And we live right next to the Missouri River. So it's going to be, like, rising even more. And our levee might burst. So they're having a town meeting to see what we're going to do if it does. I personally want to move to Atlanta, personally, but some people, my mama, don't want to be in like big cities like that. So we'll see what goes on. And my kittens are finally asleep. They've been yelling and yapping this whole time. I swear, I'm telling you, to anyone out there who's thinking of having a child, get a newborn baby kitten first. And keep it for about 2 weeks. And then see if you want to have a baby. I'm telling you. Because I got 2 of them. And I'm cool. I'm cool on kids right now. But yeah. That's all I wanted to say today. Hope everybody has a nice day. See ya.